So you're ready to start saving. You've got the cash, you've got the motivation. You might even have a Google Doc called Get My Shit Together. And then you hit the wall. Wait, do I open a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA? Is one better? What if I choose the wrong one and mess up my whole entire future? Okay, if you ever had that moment of financial paralysis where you close all the tabs and decide to just circle back later, this video is for you. Hey, I'm Robin, certified financial planner, tax pro, and unofficial translator for all the financial crap no one ever explained to you. And today we're making this simple. I'm going to walk you through exactly what a Roth IRA is, what a traditional IRA is, and how to figure out which one makes the most sense for you. Not based on a chart, not based on a generic internet calculator, but based on how you actually live and what future you are trying to build. And don't worry, we're not doing math. This is a safe space. Okay, first up, what are we even talking about? IRAs are retirement accounts you open on your own outside of work. They help you save for later and get some tax perks in the process. But here's the thing, there are two main flavors, Roth and traditional. And the difference comes down to when you pay taxes. With a traditional IRA, you get a potential tax deduction now. That means if you put $7,000, your taxable income might go down by $7,000. So you pay less tax this year. That money grows tax deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on it year after year, and you'll pay income tax on it later in retirement, like was in your paycheck. So traditional equals tax break now, pay taxes later. With a Roth IRA, it's the complete opposite. You put in after-tax money, no tax break today, but it grows completely tax-free. And when you retire, you can take it out without paying taxes on the growth, like zero, zilch. So Roth equals pay tax now, no tax later. Both are solid options. Neither is wrong, but which one is right for you depends on a few things, so let's go there next. So here's what I walk my clients through when we're making this decision together. First, do you think your taxes will be higher or lower in the future? This isn't about predicting the stock market or reading tea leaves, just big picture thinking. If you're in a low tax bracket right now, maybe you're early in your career, had a weird low income year, or your spouse is out of work, Roth is usually the better bet. You're locking in taxes at a lower rate and buying yourself tax-free growth for decades. Love that. If you're in your peak earning years and already paying a boatload in taxes, a traditional IRA might make more sense, especially if you want that deduction now. So here's the truth. We don't have to get this perfect. We just need to make a smart, informed choice based on your income and your goals. Because stressing about tax rates in 2054, that's a fast track to burnout and procrastination. We're here for clarity, not crystal balls. Next up, do you want more flexibility with your money? This one's huge and often overlooked. Roth IRAs are actually way more flexible than people realize. You can withdraw your contributions, the money you put in, at any time, tax and penalty free. Not the earnings, but what you've already added. So if you need $3,000 and you've contributed $6,000, you're good to go. No tax bill, no penalties. It's kind of like having a backup emergency fund, just in a fancier container. Traditional IRAs, nope. Early withdrawals come with taxes and a 10% penalty, unless you qualify for a rare exception. So if you're in a season of life where you want to build long-term savings, but also keep options open, Roth gives you breathing room. And honestly, most of my clients love having that option. Not because they plan to use it, because it lets them exhale. And the last piece, let's talk about income limits. Yep, this is where things get a little spicy. If your income is too high, you might not qualify to contribute directly to a Roth IRA. And you might not get a deduction on a traditional IRA either. This is where things like modified adjusted gross income and backdoor Roths show up. And yeah, it sounds shady, but I promise it's all legal. The IRS just likes to make things as complicated as possible. So here's the deal. If your income is approaching or over the limit for Roth contributions, you've got options, but don't guess. Seriously, this is the part where guessing gets expensive. If this is you, reach out or find a planner or me. I love this stuff. I will happily do the math while you sip a latte and nod. Let me give you a real example. One of my clients, let's call her Jasmine, was doing all of the things. Maxing out her 401k, running her business, growing her savings, but she was stuck in that Roth versus traditional loop because her income had jumped and she just wasn't sure if she was still eligible. She didn't want to mess it up. Good on her. She didn't want to get in trouble with the IRS, for sure. So she just paused for 2 years. Once we talked, we set her up with a clean backdoor Roth strategy. She moved forward, she's saving again, and the stress is gone. It wasn't about choosing the perfect account. It was about taking action with clarity and confidence. That's the goal, always. So if you've been wondering, Roth or traditional, am I behind? What if I already did the wrong one? Here's your reminder. You're not behind. You're just figuring it out like the rest of us. And now you actually know how this works. So if you want to take the next step, head on over to Instagram, DM at Robin Makes Plans, and I'll walk you through everything. You don't have to guess anymore. You don't have to feel frozen. You just have to take the next right step. And I'm cheering for you every time you do. Love you more.